Hello YouTube, it's PS3 Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So in today's video we'll be looking at more trophy awards and the fourth and final award of the Trophy Awards 2019. So the previous awards we looked at were the easiest platinum, the best gaming mechanic and the best story driven narrative experience of 2019. But in today's video we'll be looking at my pick for the Game of the Year 2019. Before we get into the awards for Game of the Year 2019, let's have a look back at the games of 2019. Wow, so many great games for 2019 there. This is it, this is the big award, and my pick for the Game of the Year 2019 goes to Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now before January 2019, I had never played a Resident Evil game at all in the whole franchise. So when I first heard news that Capcom were remaking Resident Evil 2, I was really excited because what I'd saw from gameplay trailers and from bits of gameplay here on YouTube, it really intrigued me. I wanted to know more, I wanted to know every little minute detail about what was going to be happening at the end of January 2019, and boy, it did not disappoint. Now Resident Evil 2 was one of my most favourite games of 2019. I'd even put a post over on my Instagram back in January 2019 saying Resident Evil 2 Game of the Year contender, and boy, I wasn't wrong. So Resident Evil 2 is my Game of the Year 2019 because the characters are absolutely phenomenal. What Capcom have done with the graphics are incredible. The overall sense of horror and dread and gore is absolutely top notch. The puzzles are excellent. You really have to think about the answers of the puzzles, especially the ones in the sewers. That is just trial and error. The boss fights were really infuriating but absolutely brilliant at the same time, and I liked to see how Birkin developed or evolved over the game, and it was just tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Some of the best boss fights I've ever had in a game, and the most important reason was Mr. X as a gaming mechanic. He was outstanding. The thought of having someone follow you, hearing the footsteps of the police station and other parts of the game throughout the game filled me with absolute dread. You heard the footsteps, you know he was there, but you didn't know on what level he was at or where he was in relation to you, so that made going around picking up items from different areas and doing the puzzles a very frightening experience. My biggest memory of all was going round trying to get one of the keys to open one of the doors. I think it was the green key, I believe, and Mr. X just burst through the wall right next to me. I absolutely shat myself. Controller went flying, and it was the biggest jump scare in a video game I've ever had to this date. So that is why, of all these reasons previously mentioned, the Resident Evil 2 Remake was my Game of the Year 2019. My words are certainly not doing this game justice. You have to play it if you haven't already. I highly recommend you play it. It's got a lot of replayability. By beating the game under a certain number of hours, you do get unlimited weapons like the pistol, RPG, etc. It really is fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what Capcom does for the Resident Evil 3 Remake, which I have pre-ordered, and I cannot wait for 2020 because of that game. So anyway guys, let me know what your Game of the Year is down below in the comment section. That's the end of today's video. As always, thank you very much indeed for watching. I've been PS3 Gaming Scotland, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed guys. Bye bye.